Schoolwork? Nice try, Amma said, but left it. My heart fluttered in relief. I'll be back by the afternoon, and then you can go visit Mamou at the prison. I opened and then shut my mouth. Afternoon? I was supposed to meet the poets at the shawarma restaurant for a critique circle. We always met up around a plate of pilaf and doner kebabs. This would be the third time I'd be blowing it off, in a row. Can you come earlier? I asked. I'm finalizing a client's menu for a small wedding, and then I have a delivery up north, she explained. Why? Well, I fumbled for an excuse, desperate to see the poets. What do I do with the goat while you're gone? She whacked me again. Oh, the goat isn't bothering you. Ignore it. We'll fatten it up and have the butcher slaughter it in a few days. But... She raised a brow, silently urging me to talk back just so she could whack me again. Ridiculous, I know. I decided to change the subject. Amma, when you go, can you leave the door unlocked? My friend is coming to drop off my physics textbook, I said. Amma nodded and popped a piece of fried dough in her mouth, pecked my forehead, and left. I glanced at my notebook, my heart sinking. I recalled a time when this wasn't the case, when Amma didn't mind if I escaped with the poets. That was before Mama went to prison. Now she despised our poetry. Maybe this was a sign. All morning I'd had a bad feeling strangling my chest. It happened on the days I was supposed to visit my uncle. Today, after morning prayer, when I sat down to revise my verse, my mind was a blank wall, the well of inspiration all but dried out. After flicking a match and lighting the stove again to fry another round of desserts, my sister sniffed her way into the kitchen. You're still here? I wiped my floured hands on my apron. I burned the dough because of the freaking goat. What about the other poets? My stomach lurched as I filled the piping bag. If I go, who's going to finish the client's order? Zainab had the audacity to shrug. You should have left when you had the chance. Did Amma even ask you for help? I told her I couldn't. Zainab began stuffing her face with the orange goodness. I have a law school event that I'm prepping for tonight. Next time, just tell Amma about your plans. Easy for you to say. I fought the urge to roll my eyes. At every turn, Zainab's studies were a proffered excuse. Amma ate it up. Zainab was out there fulfilling brown pedigrees by applying to law schools. But Zainab was good at that, saying no. As the oldest, she'd had more practice with being firm with what she wanted. I was always caught between both extremes. Suddenly, Zainab paused mid-bite. Oh, Nida. What? Is that your notebook? I whirled around and the goat nudged my notebook off the kitchen counter, nibbling on the edge. I snatched it away before more damage was done, wiping the wet, ruined pages against my sweatshirt. My poetry letters were damp, the same ones I was supposed to work on for my performance next week at the Poets Block. I guess that's a sign from God, Zainab said. Of what? My sister nodded her chin at the half-chewed notebook. You blew off the poets. I guess the evil eye was the goat all along. Her words were meant as a joke, but it stung. I swallowed uneasily. Which evil eye? I turned and saw my friend Alexis poke her head into the kitchen. Your mom let me in, she explained. I'm dropping off the textbook you let me borrow. Is that a goat? Her eyes became blue saucers. Yes, that is a goat, I said nonchalantly. It's chewing on paper. Yes, it's chewing on paper from my journal. Why are you acting like this is normal? We sacrifice goats for charity, but according to Zainab, the goat is cursing me with the evil eye. I met Alexis last year in the 11th grade. She was the first white friend approved and vetted by my Amma's paranoid standards. A goody of our block, Amma decided.